This is a video to show you how to do assignment 2, which teaches you how to use the drum machine on Bandlab. So once you've logged in, you should see this screen. If you have login problems, please email me and I will try to solve them. You should be able to see your name. This is our made-up pupil, Dale Long, and he's going to click on assignments, and you can see he's got a new assignment here called using the drum machine. So press that. There's no need to listen to this thing. You just want to go ahead and press start assignment and teacher's assignment because it's one that I've set for you. And all you're getting this time is a bass part that I've created here. Let's just have a very quick listen to a bit of it. So quite a simple bass part. You've got part 1 and you've got part 2, because at part 2 the music's a bit different. Okay, so we've got 2 parts of bass. I'm just going to put that back at the beginning. Now what we want to do this time is add the drum machine instead of adding loops. So go ahead and press the add track button, which is up here. And you want to press drum machine this time. And one drawback of the drum machine is it thinks you automatically want it to do a drum beat for you. So it's put in a drum beat for me, which is fine. But I want you to create your own and not just use the ones that the Bandlab people have made. So what I want you to do is when it's put this in, is click on this bit here to highlight it and press the delete button on your keyboard, or the backspace button I should say. That's the one that you press when you want to delete a word when you're typing. So delete that and delete the other part as well. And now we've got a blank drum machine part. So you want to put in your own drum machine stuff. So let's press the instrument button down here and that opens up the drum machine. So we just deleted part A. This is part A, a pattern that it's made. So the Bandlab people made that, so I don't know how to use that. Part B is also a pre-made one by the Bandlab people. So we want to press C today, and you get a blank one. So you've got a grid of 16 squares. Each square will make a different, each row will make a different noise. So we've got the bass drum row down here. We've got a cymbal row up at the top. So I'm going to put dots on beats 1, 2, 3 and 4. Remember, these are divided into 4. So all of this is beat 1, this is beat 2, this is beat 3, etc. And then you've got little subdivisions of the beat there. So it sounds like this so far. So far so boring. Let's put some other part in. I'm going to put a snare drum in on beat 2 and beat 4. Okay, I don't like that snare, so I'm going to change that sound. So you just press the instrument, and you've got a choice now. I'm going to put in this hand clap instead. Okay, now I want to use the hi-hat, which remember is 2 cymbals with a pedal. I want it to go on all 16 squares. So what you can do is put your arrow on the first square and just drag it all the way along, and it'll colour in all the squares. If there's one you want to get rid of, say I wanted to get rid of that one there, you just click on it again and it disappears. Okay, now that's not a great beat, but let's say Dale, as we know, my fictional pupil, he's very lazy, so he's happy with that. You want to make sure this white thing is right at the beginning, because that's where he wants his music, and press add C, and it will add this pattern C which you've just made. And then stretch that out. Remember, this is just for part 1. Part 1, so you just want it there. Let's just listen to what that sounds like. Sounds good to me. Right, then you want to put this white thing, the white marker, where we want our next pattern, and press D. And because the music's changed, we want a different pattern. So I'm going to try that, and let's try that. Okay. It's not brilliant, but let's put that in. So add D. Remember, it adds it there. If this white thing is elsewhere, it'll just add it wherever that is, in which case you can just pick it up and drag it to where you want it. Okay, we drag that out. Let's listen to the whole thing now. Just a little fast forward. Okay, so let's have a look at our assignment. It says watch the video. You're doing it now. Add a drum machine part to the 2 sections. Dale has done that. It must be your own. Yep, he made his own. He didn't use A or B. Add any additional loops. So what I would really want him to do is go back into loops now and maybe start adding some loops in there. Or if you know how to use the MIDI instruments already, add those. If you don't, it doesn't matter. That's a future lesson. And then when it's all done, you press submit. Let's say Dale, as we know, super lazy. Press submit because he's happy with it as it is. And you can write me a message if you want, but there's no need. Press submit. And now it's done. And he can exit. And there it is. And I will get an email from you telling me that it's done, and I will leave you some feedback. And if you've not looked at your feedback from assignment 1, please do.